Quick review of the Guerrilla's Guide to the Baofeng Radio by NC Scout. This is a book, this is a really interesting book. I would say important book because there's a lot of literature out there about amateur radio and ham radio, and kind of they're kind of narrowly focused on um, your different aspects of the hobby. But NC Scout in this book is really about what can the radio do? What are the capabilities of this radio? There's a fine line between what you're supposed to do with amateur radio and what is technically like illegal, you're not supposed to do. This is not really about that. This is about the capabilities of the radio. So there's no gatekeeping information here. He doesn't hold information back just because you're not supposed to do it, right? I mean, if you have a ham radio license, if you're into the Baofeng radios, you're probably of sound mind. You're probably an adult. I think we can trust you with information. So I really appreciate that this book does not gatekeep, and it does show real world use cases of people using the Baofeng radio. And a lot of these were survival situations during war zones and things like that. So I do think this is an interesting book and an important book in the amateur radio literature, just because of that fact. It does show you what these radios are capable of. And so even if you don't actually do any of the stuff, because as I mentioned, they do go against the FCC's rules in some cases, it's still good to know and a very interesting book to read for practical radio use.